Recording in progress.
Jack Toledano. All or not according to Jack. How the heck are you? Uh, so it's been a little while since I had some recording sessions, had some ideas brewing in my head. Uh, I already gave you the top riffs of Judas Priest. Now I'm going to give you another idea that I came up with, and this is another group of another artist that's in the Columbia Records family, going back to when they signed them back in, I don't know, 68, 69. They've been with them for a lot longer than Judas Priest has, but great nonetheless. Uh, I'm talking the band Chicago. Uh, we all know that they're I wouldn't categorize them definitely as jazz, although there is elements of jazz in there. They considered themselves a rock and roll band with horns, but today, and eventually, what ended up happening was I guess, I don't know, around starting with Chicago 6, Chicago 7. I guess the record company got a little spoiled with the lush ballads that they started producing on some of their albums and the big hits that they were producing. And the powers that be at Columbia could hear those cash registers ringing like Money of the song Money by Pink Floyd. Um, I think it kind of slowly ruined them because the essence of that band, it wasn't the same, as you started to have ballads like If You Leave Me Now, Baby, What a Big Surprise, songs of that nature. And, later on, my wife was a fan of them also, but, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, and, all these Peter Cetera driven ballads. But today, we're going to focus on the harder hard rock songs of Chicago. So let's go there. I'm going to give you my top 10, and then I'm going to show you what AI gave me. And yes, I drew a blank. Microsoft's AI component, or rather their AI interface, is called Copilot. So that's what I used. It's a very nice tool, but you know what? Unlike some of these people out here on in YouTube land that rely on AI, for their voices and uh, everything else. They don't get the ohs and the you knows like I sometimes do. I'm sorry about that, folks, but at least you have my likeness and my voice, my face, everything like that. A lot of this is unscripted, but I do this for the love of it, just like my good friend Pete Pardo does over on his channel. We're both kind of struggling with views right now. We hope to make some improvements to both of our channels to correct that. And, this is something that I love doing, but I digress. So let's get back into it. Um, all right, let's share. Let's go to my PowerPoint. Where the heck is it? It is there. Okay. Oops. Okay, why there we go. Oh, no. From the beginning. From the beginning. Okay. Artist rocking songs of Chicago. So we're gonna immediately start off at song number 10. This is going to be off of let me move myself again. All right, where the heck? Oh, I'll move myself down here for the time. Now we'll move myself over here. Hopefully, I'll stay out of the way. So, Chicago 8. an often forgot about album. I call that the Cardinal album. Uh, for the fourth song on the album, Hideaway. Uh, Peter Cetera, as we mentioned earlier, is known for writing more lush ballads like If You Leave Me Now and Baby What a Big Surprise. Even on Chicago 7, the song Happy Man and Wishing You Were Here, a song that he actually gave to Terry Kath because they recorded the song in the wrong key for his voice. Um, Hideaway, very hard rocking song written by Peter Cetera. Uh, some great guitar riffs by Terry Kath, some great hard rocking rhythms. So, Hideaway, go check it out. Number 9, South California Purples. This is a song that I really like. It almost did not make the cut, but you know what? I went back and I re-listened to the song and I'm like, yeah, that excellent riff. This song was written by keyboardist Robert Lamb, by the way. He gave a lot of his songs away vocally, but he kept this one. I love it. Great tune. Down now 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 now. There's some great Hammond organ, uh, something which I really love. He doesn't use the Hammond organ a lot with Chicago, but he does use it in this song. Great tune. 7 minutes, some great extended leads by Mr. I'm going to move myself again. Some great extended leads by Mr. Terry Kath. Okay, song number 8. Speaking of Terry Kath, this is the first song on the first album, Chicago Transit Authority, where Terry writes the song Introduction. Some great guitar, some great horns in this song. Basically, Terry's way of introducing the band to the public at large. Does a great job. He writes it and he sings it. Uh, some so after some very lush uh, trombone by Mr. Lee Loughnane, he goes into a great guitar solo. 6.5 minutes. Go check it out. Great song. Actually, I was really proud because one day my wife was even listening to it. My wife Susan, who listens to more of the Chicago lush ballads, but there she is listening to Introduction. I'm like, yes, very cool. Okay, number 7. Uh, this is going to be the last song in this list written in any way by Peter Cetera. In this song, he collaborates with drummer Danny Seraphine with the song Lowdown. Sounds like he's playing some diminished chords, or rather, Terry Kath is playing some diminished chords to start the song. Down and down and down and down down. Some great organ by Mr. Robert Lamb. Uh, Terry did not like the job he did on this song as far as lead guitar, but I think he does a great job with the wah wah pedal. So, Terry, wherever you are up in rock and roll heaven, don't beat yourself up. Really good job. This comes off of Chicago 3. This is the first of 2 songs off of Chicago 3. So, on to song number 6. I'll have to move myself again. Back to Chicago 1 for the song, or rather, Chicago Transit Authority, alias Chicago 1 for the song Question 67 and 68. By the way, down in the bottom lower left, I feature some of the different covers. That's Chicago 5, which is not in this list in any way, but wanted to do some different covers. That's a cover carved into wood paneling. Question 67 and 68, another song that Robert Lamb wrote but gave away to Peter Cetera for his very first vocal performance with Chicago, or lead vocal performance with Chicago. Great job. Some great opening leads by Mr. Cat. Something like that. Great tune. Uh, I refer to question 67 and 68. The One of the greatest Chicago songs that people love but don't know the name of the song. Oh, how does that song go? That I'd like to know. Can you tell me? Please don't tell me. Yes, people. Question 67 and 68, which Peter says only once at the end of the song. Okay, on to my top five. Number five. Come on. Back to um Chicago 3 for the song. I just want to be free. Another song that Mr. Generosity, Robert Lamb, gave away. Great song that he wrote. Hard rock song with some great horns by the trio of Walter Parazader on mostly saxophone. Lee Loughlin, who I mentioned, on trumpet. James Pankow on trombone. Great, great tune. Uh, Song sung by uh, Terry Kath, which I think I mentioned. Okay, number four. Listen, just listen. This is a song that Robert Lamb did not give away, and I'm glad he didn't, because this is a song that I just absolutely love. It has some funk, very early examples of funk. Great, great song. Uh, what else? Just some great examples of early rock and roll from 1969. Some great uh, uh, interplay between some interplay between Terry Kath and the three uh, horn players. Excellent. Some great guitar in the beginning by Mr. Kath. Go and listen to the song if you've never heard it. Number three, Mississippi Delta City Blues. This is a song that you'll see that it's also in the AI version, but I absolutely love uh, this song by Terry Kath. Uh, more great funk and R&B and some hard rock at times where, again, more great hard rocking interplay with the horns, even some great bass playing by what's his name, Mr. Peter Cetera in this song. Uh, I didn't mention it. Some great bass playing in Free, song number 5. Check it out. That Mississippi Delta City Blues, by the way, was a song that was I think he had written it by Chicago 2 or Chicago 3. They were practicing it in the sessions, but did not add it to Chicago 3. Did not fit any of their albums until Chicago 11. Could have been a sign of things to come had he gone solo, which I would have loved. Terry, we miss you terribly. Uh, but thank you for the body of work you gave us. Okay, on to Chicago 2. Where the heck is it? 25 or 6 to 4. That's a song that's an iconic opening riff, just like um akin to what Deep Purple gives you with Smoke on the Water. there. Da-na-na-na-now, 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 da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then, of course, some excellent, excellent leads. I think that was his most iconic leads that ever made it to radio. Great, great tune, referencing the time of day, 25 or 6 to 4 in the morning, about Robert trying to come up with a song. Brings us to song number one, numero uno, Make Me Smile. This is the one song in the list, written by trombone player James Pankow, along with uh, his suite, called, what does he call it? Ballet for Gerlin Buchanan on the album's called Chicago, the but it's better known as Chicago 2. Uh, over the years, James Pankow would come up with some excellent, excellent songs, a lot of hits, whereas uh, Robert Lamb's over the years, his uh, prolific songwriting would diminish, whereas Peter Cetera's would pick up, and James was a constant force with his hit songwriting. Make Me Smile, a song that I absolutely love. I think that is my all-time favorite Chicago song. Okay, so let's go to the AI that Chicago for Chicago. Of course, I gotta move myself. Come on, where the heck is it? Ah, there we go. Move me down so I'm not in the way. What are the 10 hardest rock songs of the band Chicago? Quick answer. Chicago is best known for blending horns with rock, but they did record some surprisingly heavy tracks. The hardest rock songs are mostly from their late 60s to 70s era, especially those featuring guitarist Terry Kath, whose aggressive style gave Chicago its raw edge. So you may notice that 8 out of the 10 are not highlighted. The two that are highlighted are songs that I did not pick. I'm a Man, cover of the Spencer Davis Group hit. Uh, Chicago's version is longer, heavier, and full of percussion. I think the percussion's a little too long and drawn out, but I like the mix of the three lead vocalists, Terry, Peter, and Robert. Great job there. Dialogue uh, starts with a sharp guitar driven exchange before evolving into a powerful ensemble jam. I don't know about that. It's more of very cleverly written by Robert Lamb. Gives the song to both Terry and Peter, basically two friends getting together to talk politics. All the rest of the songs are songs that I had picked, but Mississippi Delta City Blues, I got much higher in my list. 25 or 6 to 4 was number two. Make Me Smile was number one. Low Down was lower down on the list, as was Introduction, question 67 and 68. South California Purples, which I added later to my list. So that's Chicago's hardest rock songs in a nutshell. So let's get out of here. All right, I'm back. So I didn't talk too much about the great drumming of Danny Seraphine. Excellent job. I don't know how the hell they could have fired him later years, basically refusing to play to a click track. Dumb. What are you going to do? But I did get to see them. Mr. Pardo and I did get to see them get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2016. Danny Seraphine was back. I loved his air of defiance. Giving it to the idiots who run the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, uh, basically telling him, don't try and Don't give me this to tell me to get off the stage and off the mic. Screw you. Good for you, Danny. Of course, that's what rock and roll's all about, says Mr. Paul Stanley. This is Jack Toledano. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Please tell your friends about me in my quest to make it to 1,000 views so I can bring you even more content once I start monetizing. Please help me out, folks. I'd like to retire and do this full time. So if I do that, I can give you a lot more content, and I will do give you a lot more content. I will get more ideas from AI, but again, it's going to be the end result's going to be out of my brain, not AI's brain, and it will always be my voice, and it will always be my likeness. Uh, just today, I was in Best Buy in Daytona Beach with my dad, looking see what kind of you know blogging equipment I could buy myself to improve this channel. So, you have any ideas? Let me know. Jack Toledano. All or not, according to Jack. Have a happy and healthy holiday season, and we will speak soon. Bye.